Okay, this is the third time I'm trying to make this video. The first was like few seconds, and then second one was like 30 seconds. I just didn't like the way I was looking. I just felt like I was looking very fat. Anyway, so I didn't like the way I would look. So I saw this video by Millennial Woes. I'll link it below. It's sort of like captures my 20s and my 30s quite well. It's about being depressed and not knowing what to do, and yeah. Anyway, but he speaks about it from a male perspective, and I don't agree with everything he says, like. But I thought this video was quite, yeah. So it was a very good video. So yeah, I don't agree with everything Millennial says about race and gender and all of that. But yeah, anyway. So what I wanted to say was, I was thinking about my own, like why I feel depressed now, and I'm trying to think about it because I do feel depressed. I feel like it's back, and I think what happened was just sort of. I think what happened was I did not pace my attempt to recover properly. I think I went way too fast. So in late 2013, I decided to transition, and I went about it in such a so determined, and I'm happy with all the results. I don't regret doing that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, think about it. At that point, I was basically, I think I was quite depressed. I was staying at home. I didn't have any idea of working. I thought I was going to be unemployed and bum and homeless or whatever. I had no idea about trans stuff. This was the place I was in. This was the mental place I was in. And then I decided late 2013 to transition from one gender to the next, which is like I looking back on it, that was like a very big thing to do. It's like a big thing to do. And then not only did I do that, I also worked. I did a bit of working for that in March, April 2015 for the election, and then I started a course, which meant I had to meet all these people, and I started going out dressed in feminine clothes and presenting as a woman, and I did so many things. Now, in the beginning of 2015, I also started 2015? Yeah, beginning of 20... So 2014, I started the course late in the year, so I actually did my work in 2015, yeah. So, anyway, so, the point I'm trying to say is, I did all of these things, and, then I did my work experience at that legal center, and, going from where I was, all right, in my room, just like where I was, and then over a period of 2 years, 2014, 15, a little bit into 2016, I was like going full on 100% plus, and I was like one thing to the next, and I just didn't give myself enough time to process what I was going through, the emotions, the changes. I went way too quickly. I think what happened was sometime in 2016, I just sort of got overwhelmed by it all. Maybe it just I don't know how it happened. It just sort of one day I just felt like so resigned to it. It's like I stopped fighting, because up to that point I was fighting the world, fighting my own inner demons and all of that. I just got so exhausted by the constant upward I felt like it was an upward struggle. And it just, I remember sitting at work, in that legal center, and I just, having to deal with all of the, I haven't talked about all the problems I had working there with all these colleagues, and I had to struggle through a lot of that stuff. I really haven't talked about it, but it really took a toll on me, amongst other things. But I just remember sitting there and going, "Fuck it." I just something in me died. That's how it felt like. Something in me died. I just sort of, I'm not gonna fight this anymore. I'm just so tired. And that's when I think the depression started setting in. Is when I sort of like got so overwhelmed by it all. I just got so tired, and I just couldn't. I just sort of gave up or something. So I guess, but I did manage to finish the course, so that is a good thing. I did get something out of it. Anyway, so yeah, I think I went way too quickly. I think I should sort of, looking back on it, yeah, I did achieve quite a lot of things. I had, I did my, the surgery, which is something I tried, wanted to get so badly, and finally on the third time, the amount of emotional ups and downs I had to go through to that whole process was, I just can't tell you like how emotionally like draining, waiting in the place, having all this anticipation, then suddenly get let down not only once but twice, and it's just, so I did a lot of things, so I achieved quite a lot in that period. I was exercising, I was eating well, I was doing so much, and I think it just went way too quick, and I probably didn't have enough support systems put in place. I probably should have, I don't know, I probably should, maybe seen a therapist, or I don't know, something more than, I think I was way too self-reliant. I mean, it's good. I mean, you're the only one who can help yourself. No one else is going to help you. If you want to get out of this depression, the only person who can get you out of it is you. No one else can. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to learn how to live with myself, like not needing anyone else or whatever. I need to be able to do that. But I think I could have accessed some support system just to make it a little bit more bearable. I mean, I tried, but it just didn't work out. At work I tried, and anyway, anyway, so I think I've got to learn to take care of myself. Also, another video by Shrinking Violet. She made a video on self-care. I thought that was a good video. I've got to learn how to take care of myself. Eating well. I'm always like caught up with my diet thing, and that's like my diet is still a big issue for me. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, yeah, so I, sometimes you just fall down, and you just have to find a way to get back up again. And this time I'm going to try and do it a bit more slowly instead of just going full on 100%, and just, I need to pace myself according to how I can do it. It might take me a while to start going, maybe the starting might be the hardest, but maybe later on it might be easier. I don't know. But the thing is, I need to go at my own pace. I need to recover at my own pace. Not be too hard on myself too. Anyway, yeah. So I'll link those two videos, and yeah. Okay.